Present to the judge. Then stand showing good posture and control of the body. Crouch to 3/4 forward roll. Straddle the legs into teddy bear roll, showing stretched and pointed legs and toes. Back support position with hips raised and fingers facing the bottom. When rocking backwards and forwards, keep the legs squeezed and tight when standing. Releve turn on toes with straight legs into one-legged stand. Show a still and controlled balance. Standing straight jump directly in the air with control on landing. Present to the judge to finish. Coaching points can be found on the back of your Key Steps resource card. Present to the judge. 10 rebound jumps. Keeping good rhythm throughout, slight flex of the knees for a continuous jump and stretching through the ankles. Try not to move forwards. Crouch down under control and lay. Tuck dish shape. Press the lower back into the floor. Squeeze the legs and the toes together. Back support. Lift the hips high by squeezing the bottom. Keep the head neutral and the fingertips facing the feet. Straddle sit. Press the knees down, stretch the toes and make the back long and stretched. Roll over to the arch, lifting the arms, head and legs from the floor. Press into the knees and then into front support. Have a straight line from the shoulders to the toes and the back press to the ceiling. Splits. This is to show the shape, keeping the hips square and the leg in the front straight. Stretch in the box splits and then to the other leg. Full splits can be shown. Shoulder flexibility. Press the arms past the ears but keep the body under good posture. Broad jump, swinging the arms and bringing the jump clearly forwards for a good landing. Present to the judge. Further coaching points can be found on the back of your Key Steps card. Adaptations can be made with any part of the routine. Here are some examples. Forward rolls can be replaced with log rolls, and the rocking backwards and forwards to stand can have an alternative way of standing up onto the feet. For any balances, a person can be used to assist on the balance or a chair. Present to the judge. Step forwards and show good posture and control of the body. Crouch to make forward roll to stand reaching forwards. 3 travelling steps forwards. Make sure that these flow. It can be a skip or a different step. Step into the arabesque, keeping the underleg stretched, the shoulders square and the hips under. Vertical jump with the half turn, use the arms to help the swing. Crouch and big push to go to a backward roll to the knees. Into front support shape, where the press up lowers down to the floor and back up. Keep the body strong. Side position, roll over to the back support shape. Squeeze the body tight. Roll back into the shoulder stand, squeezing the body and extending in the hips and legs. Roll to stand, reaching forwards. Side pivot into the cartwheel, sideways finish. Present to the judge. Further coaching points can be found on the back of your Key Steps card. Present to the judge 5 rebound skips with the rope. These need to be continuous skips with a good rebound between. Discard the rope and then crouch down and lower under control to a tuck-ish shape. Stretch one leg out at a time and hold. The stretch leg should be approximately 10 centimeters from the floor. Working towards half lever, you lean the body forwards and lift the hips from the floor, extending through the body. Open the legs to the straddle, stretching the knees and toes, and work towards the Japana shape. Full Japana can be made if possible. Laying back and rolling onto the tummy to show the arch, lifted the arms, head and leg from the floor. Come up onto the knees to show the front support shape. The shoulders and the ankles should be in one line as you lower to the floor and squeeze the body. Back up to the knees and show the first leg splits. Hips need to be square and both legs need to be straight. Turn to the box splits, going down onto the elbows and showing dead straight legs, and then turning to the remaining leg and again showing straight legs in the splits. Bring the leg round and press down into the shoulder stretch. The back shouldn't arch, but the armpits should be pressed into the floor. Jump up to the feet, under control and stand tall. Broad jump forwards, showing control and extension of the body. Land in position still. Present to the judge. Further coaching points can be found on the back of your Key Steps card. Any of the movements can be adapted, but here are some examples. Instead of the cartwheel, we have a sideways bunny hop, and backward roll, we've changed for a backwards jump down to the knees. For any of the balances shown in the routines, an individual can have assistance from somebody or hold on to a chair. Your routine needs to contain 6 skills which can be performed in any order. The routine must contain round off, side scale, working towards Y balance, backward roll to straddle. You have the choice between a jump full turn or a jump half turn, and a choice between 2 consecutive cartwheels and a handstand forward roll. You have a choice between bridge, splits, or full half lever hold. Your routine must contain choreography and music is optional. Please remember to present before and at the end to the judge. Coaching points can be found on the back of your Key Steps card. Present to the judge. 10 rebounded skips with the rope. Control must be shown and the skips continuous. Discard the rope, lower into a tucked position and stretch out to the dish. Press the lower back into the floor and squeeze the stomach muscles. Roll to the arch shape and then back to the dish, ensuring the arms and legs don't make contact with the floor. Sit and work towards the half lever. Hands facing the toes, by the thigh, lifting the hips from the floor. Lift one leg, then the other from the floor for 3 seconds each, approximately 10 centimeters from the floor. Open the legs to the straddle and reach forwards for Japana. Knees facing the ceiling, legs and toes pointed, back flat. Come into the back support position and roll over under control into front support shape. When you lower for the press up, keep the shoulders, hips and feet in line with each other. The body should be controlled and squeezed. Bring the leg forwards for the splits, keeping the hips square and the shoulders square. Both legs should be straight and the arms lifted if possible. As you go into the box splits, press the hips forwards so you have a straight line from one foot right through to the other. Splits on the other leg, again, hips square, shoulders square, arms lifted, legs stretched, toes pointed. Lower down onto the back, ready for the bridge. Tuck the hands under the shoulders, fingers facing the shoulders, feet up to the bottom. Press your armpits over the hands to show extension in the shoulders. Roll to stand with the legs together and reaching forwards. Broad jump forwards, extending the body and controlling the landing. Present to the judge. Further coaching points can be found on the back of your Key Steps card. Adaptations can be made to all skills where required. This is showing a hip extension instead of the bridge. Number your gymnasts 1 to 6, and before they start their routine, you need to hold up the number that corresponds with them so the judges are clear who they are judging. Stand side on when filming your gymnasts. This will give the judges the best view of the routine. On a rectangle floor, stand at the front in the centre and then you can angle the camera and follow the gymnast.